See John in the building. Salute. One, you know how we do it. We go hold up a couple seconds, see who all come in here. We go talk about why I changed my mind on the Hilton business. I changed my mind on the Hilton business. I would go cancel it, but yeah, something happened and I changed my mind on it. It played out the way that I wanted it to. It wasn't the way that I thought it was gonna go, but it played out the way that I wanted it to. John, shout out to John for getting over that 100 subscriber mark. That's a big accomplishment. That is a big accomplishment. You know, on the live, we got to pour up some. 107, I know, John. I looked in there. I saw it. I told you, man, you just needed to get some eyes on your channel. Hopefully, being on the creator videos helped you out a little bit. Watching the Panthers and Lightyear, Big Florida. I know you were MIA. I just wanted to shoot this one today because I ain't really putting nothing out, and I got I might as well say it right now. I'll probably say it again later on in this live when some more people get in. But yeah, tomorrow is the second episode of Unfiltered 20 Questions with Sledge, and the guest is gonna be Tasha from the Major Change Group. I've been trying to work with her for so long. We kind of did a little collaboration when I first kind of got into the game fight when I had like about 300 subscribers. And but basically we did two separate videos. But on this one, I'm gonna be interviewing her, and you already know what my questions gonna be like. This is not the typical credit card questions. Caesar in the building. Got Caesar in the building. Yeah, Caesar, I was talking about Unfiltered. Caesar's definitely gonna be a guest. Got Tasha from the Major Change Group dropping in tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you be there because you are not going to want to miss this one. I have some excellent questions for her, so I hope she's ready for them. Exactly. Do your research on hitting the like button, man. Do your research on hitting that like button before we get started talking about this Hilton business card. Do your research. When we get back in and talk about the channel a little bit, on the Unfiltered, I only planned on doing one a month, but so many people are requesting being on to be interviewed on Unfiltered. I'm gonna have to pump that up to at least 2 a month, because if I only do one a month, man, we're talking about 12 creators over an entire year. And by that time, some new creators gonna be getting in. And yeah, I think pumping it to 2 a month will not be stressing me, but at the same time, give me the ability to interview more people. Money Menace in the building, Mr. Money Menace. Yeah, Chad has a special time for when he's gonna be on Unfiltered. His time is gonna be special because Chad, not only is Chad my guy, the reason when you see that episode, you'll understand why I waited to put Chad on. If you haven't seen Chad's channel, make sure you jump on over there, man. Plenty knowledge, man. This guy has way more knowledge than me. That's a fact. But yeah, how y'all been liking the creators video so far? I'm gonna put another one together. It'll be out this Monday coming up. Three good creators. I try to put a smaller creator in there with them and move it from there. I try to put a small creator in there with, sometimes I might put 2 smaller creators in there. But the whole thing about the find out is to put the spotlight on the creators. It's not about me at all. And the only thing I'm doing is hosting it, giving them shout outs, and letting them do their thing. I don't even view these videos until I post it. So I cut, edit them. I don't let me say I won't say I cut and edit them. I take their parts, I put them in place, I put my part in place, and then I upload the videos. And I see those videos actually the same time as everyone else see them. Yeah, John, like I say, I hope the creative videos helped you out some, man. I really try to shout you out on there. I gotta get Caesar. I gotta get Caesar, man. I gotta get Caesar on there. Joe might be popping in a little bit later. Joe Barreto. All right, let's hold on. Let's get into this. Let's start talking about this Hilton business card, man. What made me change the way I felt about the Hilton business? Well, first of all, to start everything off, we gotta talk about the elephant in the room on that card. $195 annual fee increase. Well, the $100 annual fee increased to $195 when the annual fee was $95. A $95 annual fee card going to $195. And in most instances, $195 for annual fee, we might not sweat it as much, but when it's coming from $95, that's a huge increase. That's double the amount that the annual fee was before it was increased. So I kind of had a problem with that. I had a problem with the way that they did it by sneaking in this change in the early mornings, middle of the night, wherever you live. But I just happened to get a comment from a subscriber. He go by the YouTube handle of Dre Just Hanging Out. And he told me about those changes. I think when I looked at my YouTube at like 6 in the morning. So no telling when they went through with the changes. But to sneak those changes in that early in the morning, yeah, that's I don't like that. I didn't like that. And the same thing happened with the Aspire card when they made the changes on the Aspire card. Early morning, you wake up, you get this information, and the same thing happened. One of the subscribers hit me up and let me know. I knew I wasn't gonna make a video on it because I don't put out videos that quick. So I gave that information to some other YouTubers who put the information out in videos and went from there. Now, the Aspire #1 hotel card, in my opinion, going up $100, we kind of expected it. The way that the credits played out is still, in my opinion, the best hotel card by far. So I didn't have a huge problem with it. I had a problem with the way they wrote it out. Anytime they bring out these changes in the middle of the night, it's not good. Now, think about the people who got the Hilton. Oh, wait a minute, let me go back. Think about this. They took away the ability to spend $15,000 and get the free night certificate. Now think about if you got that card the day before that happened. Think about if you got it the day before, the week before, the month before. Think about if you got it at the beginning of the year and you're like, man, I got any time to spend this $15K and I can get this free night certificate. And they took that ability away from you. You can still do it, but you got the June 30th to do it. To me, that's also another issue. Something like that, they should have gave existing customers to the end of the year to make that spend. Yeah, you're right, Caesar. Aspire is king. Let me see what. Juan say good tips, lad. Annual fee on my Hilton business hits in May. If it doesn't change, I won't cancel till next year. I'm gonna hold that comment right there. Now, for my Aspire, When they changed the annual fee on the Aspire, they changed it in, I believe it was October. It was either October or November. And my annual fee for my card, my anniversary of my card, was in November. And when the annual fee came around, I still paid $450. I haven't paid $550 for the Aspire yet. So that was not only was I already gonna keep it if it was $550, at $450 it's a bonus. So I definitely made out on that with the two $200 hotel credits. And the crazy part is it is April and I have yet to use one of them yet. Please hit the thumbs up. Please hit the thumbs up. Yeah, John, if you got the card this year and your goal was to get that, was to put 15K spin on it so you can get the free night certificate, that is crappy. Like, that's super crappy. Unless you just somebody who's going to do that kind of spending. Now, for a larger business, that's no issue. They're going to put enough spend on it to get as many free nights as possible. But if you're a super small business and you're splitting your spend up between different credit cards, then you're losing out. And then another thing that took away was the priority pass, 10 priority pass visits. Now for me, priority pass is low down on the totem pole for me. I don't visit a lot of priority pass lounges. If I do, it's the last option for me. But for somebody who used that benefit, taking away 10 of those priority pass visits, yeah, that's huge for somebody, and I can't blame them for canceling the card after that. Now, again, if you are a larger business, you're probably not thinking about those priority pass visits. This pretty much only affects small businesses. And when I say small business, I mean somebody who may be doing YouTube like us, somebody like me. It definitely affected me. It affected me because I was looking forward to putting the 15K spin on that card and getting the free night certificate. Now, in my case, my whole plan was to put the 15K spin on it in the beginning of the year, try to knock it out in the first quarter. But what happened was I ended up picking up 2 cards, well, not 3 cards. And when I picked up those cards, I got to hit the minimum spin on those cards, making me push the spin requirement, the spin back on the Hilton business. I think I put like 5K on it at that time, but trying to hit 15K while I'm working on 3 of the sign-up bonus just wasn't happening. So if I had known at the beginning of the year, I wouldn't have pushed it off. I had a couple cards where the spin requirement was, I had 6 months to do it. Now, I could have pushed those off a few months back, hit the spin requirement on the Hilton business, and then got back to those cards. But because I didn't know, what happened? Amex come in the middle of the night, make changes. I only have the June 30th to hit another 10K in spin, and it's pretty much not happening because right now I'm working on other cards minimum spin. Well, right now I'm working on, I haven't even started on my Delta Platinum, and that's 3K, and I can knock that one out no problem. And I have another 3K on my Marriott business that I have to knock out. And actually after that, that's 6K. I'll be done. Sometimes, when you plan these things, you can't plan for everything. And I definitely didn't plan for Amex making a change to that card. Especially now, the thing is, the anniversary of my card is April. The anniversary of my Hilton business is April. So I don't even have until June 30th to make the spin anyway. So let's see. Look at that. As Chad would say, coming in hot. Say hoping to ease the anxiety on the Hilton business. Man, I swear, man. I swear. My dog in the house. Joe in the house. Said the Hilton business card, a new one. Oh yeah, I picked up the Hilton business. I think I picked it up in February. That was the second card I got this year. I got the American Airlines business, and then I picked up the Hilton business. I mean, no, excuse me. I picked up the Marriott business, and that's when it had the 5 free nights when you spend 8,000 in 6 months. So first of all, you had 6 months, which is awesome. You know, having 6 months, anytime you got 6 months to meet the spend requirement, it's awesome. You know, you think about some of these cars where you got to hit 10, 12, 15K, and the amount of time you have to do it is 3 months. Yeah, that can be tough for some people, especially like I say, when you have if you're talking about a business card and you have a smaller business who's trying to spread their spend within multiple cards. You know, sometimes it's difficult to hit those huge spend requirements. Oh yeah, and big shout out to Dre just hanging out for giving me the information on. I can't leave that out. I cannot leave that out. When somebody do something for me, I gotta give them the credit. Uh, Big shout out to Dre just hanging out for giving me the information on that because honestly, I wouldn't even know. Like I just would have went on about my day and not thought about it. I'm sure I would have saw it in the blogs and the, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube, in the Discord, whatever. But yeah, I gotta give bro props for that. Anybody in here use those priority pass lounges? Because I've been to I think 3 priority pass lounges, and the one in DFW is the smallest lounge that I've ever been in my entire life. I think my living room is the size of that lounge, or it may be bigger. It's 2 parts. You can sit outside the lounge. There are chairs outside the lounge, but in the actual lounge, if you take 2 steps in, you're at the bar. You take 2 more steps, you're where people sitting down. Where I went to go sit down at, there were 6 seats. I just looked up and came in there, and 2 of them were open for me and my wife. We didn't stay in there. We actually ended up going to the Centurion Lounge, but the only reason I ended up there is because I tried to go to the Capital One Lounge, and the problem with it was a waiting list, and I only have 2 visits because I only have the regular venture, which is I think that's in it. I think they've taken that away from the regular venture. So I'm like, cool, let's go in here, see what the Capital One Lounge is like. They said it was a wait, wasn't doing it. I'm not waiting to get into a lounge. I'm never going to wait in line to get into a lounge. I think the closest I've been to that when I went to Atlanta, and the Delta Sky Club had a line outside the door, like 8 people. I just beeline to another one because as you know, if you visit that airport, they have a ton of lounges. So let me go back, see what some people saying. Got Keith S in the building. John say been thinking about getting a Marriott business card, but want to wait. Yeah, just wait for it to get the 5 stage back, man. Wait for it to get the 5 stage back. I wouldn't get it. I wouldn't get it for the 3. I mean, not that the 3 is bad, because it's not bad. I mean, you're getting 3 nights. But if they go bring the 5 back, why not wait for that? Joe came in with the 199. I appreciate you, brother. Keith said he watching from a Hyatt. I appreciate you, Keith. Mr. Built himself. Wait, hold on, wait. What host all? Oh, how old are you? Okay, I got you. What up, Matt? Fellow CEO in the building. Richie, the CEO, fellow CEO. If y'all didn't know, this is the actual CEO of Credit One. So all of your complaints, you can just direct it to him. Richie, the CEO, is actually his email address. So if you want to direct any of your complaints, just send it right to him directly. Yes, sir. You already know, bro. John say Sled's going to open a priority pass lounge in the living room, man. I swear, man. That if you ever in DFW, even if you don't go to priority lounge, the priority pass lounge to visit it, just go over there. Just go over there and see what I'm talking about. It is definitely it. If I look at this office I'm in right now, it's probably a little bit bigger. Like literally, when you take two steps in, you're at the bar in that priority pass lounge. Chad said the Party Pass Lounge in Cleveland is like that, but it's the only option. Chad, the Priority Pass Lounge in Cleveland is 3 times the size of that one in DFW. The one in Cleveland is 3 times the size of the one in DFW. I know the Priority Pass Lounge in Cleveland because that's my hometown. What you say, Caesar? Caesar say the good thing about those 10 visits was that you could use them all at once. Right. You can use them all at once for a big family. You know, the average family is what, 3 to 5 people probably, unless you just, if you're going solo, you're just going with your wife. So if you bring in 3 to 5 people, just say you bring in 5. Man, that's 2 trips to that lounge. And that I'm pretty sure that hurt for a lot of people. And like I say, I know it's a business card and they doing it for business purposes, and I understand that. But in my opinion, it's just the way that they made the change. Making that change in the middle of the night or early morning, in my opinion, is just not the way. In the same way everybody went crazy when they made those changes to Delta, we should have did the same thing about this one. John say that's why I have the Amex Plaid Sledge, lounge diversity and choice at airports with multiple. That's a game fact. That is a game fact. You have lounge diversity. You want to go to priority pass lounge, you can. You have, and that's the reason why I've only been to so many priority pass lounges is because I have that diversity. I can go to different lounges. I can go to Sky Club. I can go to Centurion Lounge, Escape Lounge, whichever lounges. And I went to a priority pass lounge when me and my youngest son went to St. Lucia, and literally the food options were an egg salad sandwich, a chicken salad sandwich, and the drinks were actually 20-ounce sodas that they poured in a cup for you, and they didn't even give you the whole drink. So yeah, party pass is definitely on the bottom burner for me. Antonio say, I like New Orleans Party Pass Lounge. They have a QR code at every seat to order. Oh, what? To order your food and drinks? But internationally, there are some. Right. Now, if you talk about international, a lot of Party Pass lounges are good. But here, domestic, man, I don't know. I just don't get it. The one in New Orleans, since we going to New Orleans in September, I'm about to check it out. I'm going to have to check it out. Let's see what Mr. Money Minute say. Remember that the Capital One Lounge in DFW is a Plaza Premium Lounge if you have an Amex Platinum card. Right. But I still couldn't get in. I still couldn't get in. It was a waiting list. And the one thing I'm not going to do is wait to get into an airport lounge. I'm not standing in line waiting to get in the airport lounge when I have other options. But you're right. If I go back to that airport, I can get in with my American Express Platinum card. And the thing is, that's the only time in my life I've ever been in DFW. And it wasn't a pass through anything. It was when me and my wife went to go see the Mavs versus the Lakers. And I just happened to be in Dallas. But I've never been in that airport ever before or since. Keith say, I have Hilton Diamond status and High Globalist. I'll go right past the Hilton. Did you use your bill points? Hey, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. Because at the end of the day, we like what we like and we do what we do, man. This is the good thing about this game. We got so many options. Like it's so many options. If you love Hyatt, I would stay at Hyatt. Love Hilton. If you love diversity, stay at all of them. You know, that's more of me. I don't get me wrong. I stay at Hilton more than I stay at any other brand. But I stay at all of them, man. I stay at a Hyatt. I stay at a Marriott. The Ritz Carlton to date is still, in my opinion, the best hotel I've ever been to. Like hands down, like the best hotel that I have ever been to was the Ritz Carlton. So Marriott's up there. I'll say, yeah. I know Richie's in here. Jacob's in the building. Salute to you, my brother. Keith say waiting for everyone to lose their mind when they raise the Amex gold. Yeah, the 350. I mean, they probably are going. Well, we all know they're going to raise it, but at this point, believe it or not, I don't have the gold anymore. When I downgraded, let me take that back. When I upgraded my gold card to the American Express Platinum card, my plan was to downgrade it back to the gold, but what I ended up doing was downgrading it to the green card. And once I had the green, since I only paid $34 for the platinum card, I just never went back up. And I have the Capital One Saver One card, so I can use that for groceries. And I just never went back to the gold card, even though it was my most used card at the time. Like it was my most used card for years. I just never went back to it. Not to say that I will never go back to it. I do have the options because I still have the green card, but I get a lot of value out of that green card. So I probably will not upgrade back to the gold, but I can always apply for it again. Bobby in the building. Now, Bobby, I'm going to I'm gonna tell you about something that Bobby told me. Yeah, I think it was yesterday, a little bit later, and it's pertaining to the Hilton business. It's not the Hilton business, but it's definitely pertaining to it. Filmo say I waited 15 minutes to get into the Capital One Lounge of DFW, but we had a 4 hour. Oh, you had a 4 hour layover. Yeah, I mean that thing must be everything they say it is. Now, right next to it is the American Airlines flagship lounge. I need to get inside of that lounge. Like I need to get inside of that lounge. I know I think it's only for international flights. But yeah, I need to get inside that lounge. I looked over there and then I looked it up and I'm like, man, this is a nice lounge. And I never hear anyone talking about the American Airlines flagship lounge. John said, I think the changes to the goal will be positive changes. I think it's going to be more value added. I won't care if it's 350 if I'm right about. Yeah, I mean, if it fits your lifestyle, then it fits your lifestyle, man. I can only say that so many times. If it fits your lifestyle, then it fits your lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? If whatever they add to the card, if you think it's valuable to you, then keep the card. You know, my only thing is like you can only take so many credit limit. I mean, not excuse me, but annual fee increases. Like you can only take so many annual fee increases. And that's the reason why I think that's one of the reasons why I never went back to the gold card, because at one point, and probably still right now because I haven't calculated it, I was over 3K in annual fees, and I'm pretty sure I probably still am. But excuse me, losing one of them, it was awesome. Riders in the building. We got Rod in the building. Rod, when the next time you going live, brother? You gotta salute DC. That's the serviceman right there. You gotta salute him. He got all DC got all the premium cars too. Don't pay no annual fees or nothing. But look, all right, let's get back to this the Hilton business card. Now I'm gonna tell y'all why. So now that we got a little bit more people in here, why I'm not gonna cancel it. The reason why I'm not gonna cancel the Hilton business card is because the anniversary of my card was like 2 weeks ago, and they did not go up on the annual fee. They did not go up on the annual fee. If your card anniversary is before June 30th, you're gonna still pay $95 for that card. So to me, at this point, it's a no-brainer. Now, I'm not somebody that like to stack gift cards and things like that, but if they give me $240 a year in gift cards, I mean $240 a year to spend at Hilton, and I can just buy Hilton gift cards with that money, I'm paying $95. So I get $240 this year. I'll get another 60. I get another 60. No, I think I'll get another 120. But yeah, I get another 120 next year before my annual fee before I have to actually pay for it. Because you still have like 28 to 30 days to pay for that annual fee after it posts. So I'll cop 2 gift cards next year. So that'll be the 240 plus the one was that 360. I get $360 worth of Hilton gift cards for that $95 annual fee. So it doesn't make sense to cancel the card. Like it just doesn't make sense to cancel it. But as soon as that time passes and I have to pay that $195, I'm not paying $195 for the Hilton business card. In my opinion, it makes more sense. If you want to do that, you might as well get the Hilton Surpass card, and then you could spend the 15 grand and had an option of getting a free night certificate. With Hilton Business, they took away that option. So yeah, it's to me, if your annual fee or the anniversary of your card comes after June 30th, and you don't have a huge business spending a lot of money with Hilton, I think it's time for that card to go. In my opinion, it's time for that card to go. I would get rid of it because I am. But since mine stayed at $95, I'm keeping it. Like it just makes sense to keep it and just keep collecting these gift cards. And because you can't beat $360 for $95, like you just can't beat it. And going back to what I was saying about Bobby, is Bobby had the same thing. But he had it with the Delta Platinum. The annual fee increased to $350, but because his annual fee and the anniversary of his card was within those boundaries of the time limit, he still got charged a $250. What do? You keep the card. You keep the card, and with that Delta Platinum, because I just picked that card up, man. Even at $350, it's a good card. Like even at $350 is a good card. I got it with a early upgrade, basically a $200, $200 statement credit, and I forgot how many points, but yeah, I got it with an early upgrade. And the reason I didn't apply for the card was because I just didn't. I have 9. No, let me take that back. I have 8 American Express credit cards, and at the time I had 4 charge cards, and I just didn't want to risk the chance of probably being denied. You know what I'm saying? Because they say you can only have 5 American Express credit cards. I have 8. And I also have a pre-approval for the Blue Business Cash that I'm going to, and that doesn't expire. I think that pre-approval expires in June 30th. It's sometime in June. So I'm going to use that. Now, if I can get to 9 American Express credit cards, that's going to be great. That's going to be the video of the century. Especially saying that everyone's saying you can only have 5. Go back to the chat, see what's happening. See, Jim, when I say, did you get the new Delta card? Is that? Oh man, I was just seeing that. I just seen it. I just posted it in our Discord. The white with the Boeing metal. Nice card, man. That's a nice card. I just not ready for that $650 annual fee because I just got the platinum. I hope they have that. I hope they have that design when I get ready to upgrade, or I'm not even gonna upgrade. I'm not gonna upgrade. I'm not gonna miss out on those points. When I get ready to get the Delta Reserve next year, because that's my plan. I want to roll with the Delta Platinum this year, and next year get the Delta Reserve. But man, that's a nice looking car, man, in white. Last year they had it in black. That thing is nice. So you were thinking about the night we just finished two videos. My other channel. I'll go live if you're talking about joining. Man, look, go ahead. I'll jump on with you. My wife will kill me for being up here in his office all night, but I'll jump on with you. Okay, Bobby, it was the business goal. So it was the business goal for Bobby. The annual fee did not increase. So what was the annual fee? $99. I think it was 95 or $99, and it went up to 150. And even that, like even 99 to 150 isn't as bad as the Hilton business going from 95 to 105. That's a huge difference. Like that is more than double what the annual fee already was on that card. And I just don't think that the benefits that they added to it is worth it. And I get it. You can get those $240 worth of Hilton, Hilton credits for $195. So you still make it out. But I'm just not someone who keeps stacking up on gift cards unless I can get it for $95. If I can get $360 worth of gift cards for $95, a whole nother story. So my guy Tito was in the building. Now, if y'all don't know Tito, man, go check his channel out. Tito, I ain't seen you in a minute, man. I see you dropped a video today. Yeah, Tito has a great channel. If you don't know Tito, man, go check his channel out. John saying my annual fee on the Delta Gold stayed at $99 because the annual fee changes were not taking effect till May, and I got the card back. Yeah, that's the beautiful thing, man. That's one thing I can say about American Express. They will look out on you on that, but like I say, I just didn't like the changes. I didn't like it ain't that I didn't like the changes, because I always say, man, change is inevitable. It's just the way that they did the changes. You know what I'm saying? Like in the middle of the night, early morning, that to me, that's just trash. Philmo say, I don't think I'll keep the Hilton biz. No, man, not at, not at 195. Not at 195. Let's see, Keep say, I like the change to the Hilton business, but I understand why people don't like the changes. A 5X Hilton catch up. All right. Well, okay, Keith, I'm glad you brought that up because I had that in my notes too. A 5X catch all, man, that is nice. I'm not gonna lie about that. Getting 5X on all other purchases with Hilton, they had 6X on some things before, but to get 5X on everything, that's actually pretty good. And like I say, Keith's a big spender. He has businesses that spend a lot of money, and that'll definitely benefit him. And in the time that I keep the Hilton business until next year, I'm gonna do the same thing, because the thing is, like I've been saying recently, my whole setup is going to revolve around my hotel cards, my ISG business, my Marriott business, my Aspire, and the Hilton business. I took the Hilton business off the list, but that boy is back. That boy is back, man. Because like I said, you getting that 5X on everything. And then my other cars, of course, I have so many cars, I can mix them in here and there. But yeah, that 5X on everything else is nice, man. Bobby said was going to get the Delta Platinum, but got the 99 annual fee instead of the 150. But would get at least 400 plus value over the next year, man. Look, it's just a smart move, man. If your annual fee stay the same, which was the purpose of this video, if your annual fee stays the same, it doesn't make sense to get rid of the card. It don't make sense to even upgrade the card. Just wait till the following year. You reap all the benefits, and then next year when the annual fee was gonna go up anyway, you might as well upgrade then. Keith, Venmo say, Keith, if you're not going to spend on the card, it is a good earner for sure. Oh man, yeah, if you gonna put enough spin on that card, man, it's not even a good earner. That's a great earner. The one thing about Hilton credit cards that people gotta understand is Hilton does require a lot of points for their stays. Like some of the points that they require for their stays is kind of ridiculous. But if you have a Hilton credit card, you could earn those points back so quick. Like you can earn those points back so quick. Like the Aspire, the Hilton Business, the Surpass, they earn so many points that you earn those points back in no time. All right, you going old. All right, I want everybody to see this. Rod going live, 8:20 CST. I'm gonna be there, bro. I'm gonna be there. You gonna have my wife mad at me. You gonna have my wife mad at me. But I'm gonna be there. I told her I was live. She ain't here right now, so I told her I was live anyway. I'm just saying it's a continuation. Yeah. Yeah. It's back up. I just ain't been on there. It's back up. I just ain't been on there. Just send me the link. Send me the link over there, and I'll grab it from over there. All right, for everybody that wasn't here when I first started the video, tomorrow, 7 Eastern Standard Time, whatever time that is on your side of the globe, is gonna be unfiltered 20 questions with Sledge, and the guest is gonna be Tasha from the Major Change Group. If you've seen the very first episode that I had with Anthony Venger, you will know that this is unlike any other credit card podcast. You know, this is my very first podcast, but this is unlike any other podcast you see. You're not going to get the typical credit card questions. I do, they call me Mr. Do Your Research. I do a lot of research into the person that I'm interviewing, and I'm going to ask them I'm going to ask them some credit card questions. You know, this is a credit card channel, but it's going to be a more intimate setting. I don't talk. There's no questions answered from the chat. So we don't answer any questions from the chat because I don't want to hold everybody forever. It's already 20 questions that I have for them, and then I have some backup questions that to piggyback off of their answers, depending on what their answers are. And another thing is, Tasha's gonna be a great guest. Like me and Tasha collaborated. She was the first person I've ever collaborated with. We did on 2 separate videos. We had one topic. We both did a video on it. So this is gonna be the first time that we've ever been in a video together. She has a great channel, and I look forward to that. It's a pleasure having her as a guest tomorrow. It's gonna be 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You do not want to miss this, man. This is gonna be a good interview. It's gonna be a deep look into what she has going on, and It's called Unfiltered, man. We don't hold no punches over here. So anybody that want to be on Unfiltered, just let me know. I said earlier, I'm gonna start doing 2 a month as much as possible. We'll start doing 2 a month. My plan was to do one per month, but the reason that I want to do two is because I have people asking me to be on there. And if I'm only doing one per month, that means I'm only getting to 12 creators in a year. So I want to double that up. I have a special guest for the late August, early September edition, but episode 2 is gonna be tomorrow, 7:30. Man, y'all don't want to miss that one. Let's go. Key say, I didn't like the driving that I saw. No. No, man, that was the creator. You thinking about the creators. You thinking about the creators video. Now, actually, Anthony was my very first guest on Unfiltered. He was my very first guest, and the reason I chose Anthony as my very first guest is because Anthony is the person that gave me my very first interview. So I felt it was only right to put Anthony back up there, to pick his brain. And if you ask Anthony Venture, he'll tell you, being in that hot seat, we talked about it after everybody got off. We talked about it. He was waiting for some kind of gotcha question. But yeah, it's not about trying to catch anybody in anything, but it's just not the typical questions that other credit card content creators might ask. Like I say, I go back and I look at a lot of videos, and that's another reason why I wanted to make it one creator a month, because I have to go back and research a lot of the videos. Some of the videos I may not have seen when they first started, and their transition to where they first started to when they started getting better and getting a niche and things like that. Because most people, when they first start making these videos, they're not the person that you see today. The polished form. I know I'm not. I know I'm not. I go back still today and look at some of my early videos, and I'm like, man, them videos was trash. Like, them videos was trash. But over time, not to say that I'm great at doing it, but I'm definitely more comfortable being in front of the camera and then present the content, and I can get through the information a lot quicker than I was then. If you notice, when you see one of my videos, 9 times out of 10, man, it's not gonna be more than like 8 to 10 minutes. I'm gonna get through the information and keep it pushing. That I don't want to hold everybody up for 10, 20, 30 minutes. Now, if I want to live, it's a whole nother story, man. We having fun and everything. But if I'm doing a video, I just want to get the information out and keep it moving. John said, I know I'm not too. Listen, John, we all started from somewhere, brother. Like, we all started from somewhere, man. You know, you it's all about getting in front of the camera, getting familiar with your audience, seeing what they like, seeing what you like, but you just don't want to get away from what you like and keep it moving. I said so many times, man, I don't want to make this into a job. You know, I don't want to make this into a job. I'm not gonna make it into a job. Keith crazy. Keith said, I still don't like the driving that I saw. Was it driving though, Keith? Was he driving or was he not driving? I think the car was driving. Yeah. That's all y'all in these electric, iPhones on wheels, you know what I'm saying? Y'all in these iPhones on wheels that just drive themselves, getting a little too comfortable with it. I mean, I still drive a car. I still drive a car to take gas, man. I gotta go to the gas station every week, so I ain't rich as some of y'all people. But yeah, back to Unfiltered though. Back to Unfiltered. I had said this in another live. Anybody, anybody that you want to see, iPhone on wheels film mode. That's what it is. These guys, these iPhones on wheels. Anybody that y'all want to see on Unfiltered. Like I say, I'm gonna start pumping it up more. Anybody y'all want to see on there, man, get in their comment sections. Let them know to get up with me. Like, get up with your boy Sledge. Get up with your boy Sledge. Because I don't know a lot of the, you know what I'm saying, everybody. If you notice, I try to bring a lot of different people into our sphere of things. If you look at my content creator videos, it might be some creators that you weren't familiar with that you're familiar with now. Because I don't just watch a selective group of people. I watch a very broad group of content creators. I'm still a fan of this thing, man. I came in a fan of it and I'm still a fan of it. So I watch a very broad group of creators. So I try to bring in different people. Some people ask me to be in it, some I ask to be in it. The next episode of the creators videos that Keith is talking about is going to drop on Monday. Yeah, the next one is going to drop on Monday. I have I think I have like 5 or 6 videos. So I don't really, at this moment, I really don't know who's going to be on that video. I'm not really sure who's going to be on that video, and I'm waiting for a couple more from a couple people that said that they go get them to me. So I'm not really sure who's going to be on that video, but it's going to be at least at minimum 1 heavy hitter, 2 smaller creators, or 2 heavy hitters and 1 small creator. But that'll be coming out Monday. But the big thing is going to be Unfiltered tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. Make sure y'all watch that because y'all are not going to want to miss it. Yes, Filmo, iPhone on wheels, man. Anybody that don't know what Keith is talking about, he's talking about the creator video with Anthony Venture. Is pretty much, he's driving this, let me tell you that, man, he's not driving in his Tesla. The Tesla's driving, and he's performing the video with a mic in his hand. He has a mic in his hand the whole time. So it's a fun video. Anthony, you know, if y'all know Anthony Venture, he's a fun guy. So like I say, he's the person that gave me my very first interview. So it was only right for me to have him the very first person that I interviewed on Unfiltered. I have so many more people that I need to get on there, and that's why I'm going to start making it 2 episodes a month instead of 1 episode a month. My original plan was 1 episode, but like I said earlier, that'll be 12 creators a year. And with so many creators coming into the game every day, I would get so behind just doing 1 a month. I'm going pump it up to 2 as much as possible. As much as possible. Like I say, I do not want this thing to start feeling like a job and feel like I have to do it. John say, I think it was the vehicle, but that was being driven is the issue. Yeah, man. The vehicle was driving itself. Anthony had the freaking microphone in his hand. Joe say, hit the like button, man. Please hit the like button for your boy, man. Please hit the like button for your boy. Man, people don't understand how much the like button, how much hitting that subscribe mean to us content creators, because at the end of the day, when you have a small channel like my channel, like, I don't make a lot of money doing this. I do this because it's fun to me, you know. Like, I do not make a lot of money doing this. I make little or no money doing this, but I still get in front of this channel, in front of this camera, because I like doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's something fun for me to do. But yeah, I don't make a lot of money doing this. And saying that, go ahead. Put my ticker down here just in case y'all want to drop your boy something. Yeah. I just got a new bottle, so we ain't gotta worry about refilling that one. But You never know. Hey, Chase is in the building. Chase, everybody know Chase. If you don't know Chase, go check his channel out. He also just dropped a video today. It's good to have a lot of content creators around, man. Like I say, I watch a broad amount of content creators, like a very broad amount. I've been watching Chase since, I don't know. Chase probably had a couple subscribers when I first started watching him, and then he just blew up, man. And I was proud to be involved in, what I'm saying, the process of him blowing up, what I'm saying. But even though it's not me, I feel like it's me because I was there. I was supporting the whole time. So appreciate everything you do, bro. What Joe say? Anthony scared the crap out of him in that video. Listen, Anthony was a driving instructor, man. He know what he's doing. he know what he's doing. Yeah, bro. I've been watching your channel, man, since it was like the very beginning. I won't say it was the very beginning because I'm not sure, but yeah, man, you had a small amount of subscribers, man, and I just watch you. I just watch you skyrocket, man. And like I say, whenever I see that, when I see the growth of some of these people, man, it's just like I was along for the ride. You know what I'm saying? Like I was along for the ride. Hey, man, I try to, my thing is I try to do my research on everything. Like I try to do my research and that's the reason why I can't drop videos at the rapid pace of some of these guys. When new information come out, I gotta look at it. I gotta look at it. I gotta get a deep dive in it, or I gotta experience it. If I don't do that, then I'm not gonna make a video on it. He said, can Anthony reach the pedals? Anthony, my guy, man. Anthony, a cool guy, man. I saw Anthony probably 5 minutes after he got married in Vegas. I didn't have time to kick it with him. Like I didn't have time to kick it with him. It was raining. I was jumping in the Uber and I had a dip on him. But I seen him. I did see him. But what do y'all think about that Hilton business card, man? Anybody that got it right now thinking about keeping it after the changes? And I say the only reason that I'm gonna keep it, the only reason I'm gonna keep it is because the annual fee did not change for me. And if you got that card and the anniversary of your card is before June 30th, it will not change for you either. My wife wants to be home here, the dog barking. Well, see, Keith, my dog, my dog. Congrats to all the under 524 on 424 deck. I don't even know where I'm at, Keith. I think I'm at this point. I think I had a couple of drop off this month. I think I'm only at like 1624. I'm at like 15 or 16, something like that. Hey, look, I'm gonna drop in on Point Blank Travel tonight. So if y'all up and y'all available, come on over to Bro Channel. If y'all haven't subscribe to the Point Blank Travel. It's a great channel, man. We've been meaning to hook up for so long, it just never happened. But yeah, it's going down tonight. Can you say I'm keeping it and I'm working on getting more free night certificate? Hey, look, if you can spend the money to get the free night certificate before July 1st, all power to you. That is what I'm talking about. If you can spend the money for that, it's still a great card. Let me get wrong. It's not a bad card. Like it's not a bad card, but it's more for people who really go put the spin on it now. Excuse me. For me, I have my business isn't as big, and I'm not pumping out as much money as Keith is on some of these cars. So I have to split my money between these business cards, you know, and I'm not putting that kind of money on there. You can put that if you can put 15K on there, hey man, all power to you. For me, yeah, like I say, I'm working on two other sign up bonuses right now. It's only six grand between the two, and I should have that knocked out in a little bit. But yeah, I can't get the 50. I can't get 15K on there before June 30th. Oh man, look, I'm trying to work on getting these business cards. Like I'm trying to work on just keeping. I'm trying to keep it business. If I can keep it business, I can creep down. If I can creep down to about, I got the IHG business card when I was 13, 24. So if I can get down to around that amount, I'm probably going to apply for one of the ink cards. I'm not sure which one is the best ink card in your opinion. Which one is the best Chase ink card? No, bro. No, bro. Do it on your time, man. We good. Come on, Bobby, man. Come on, man. Appreciate you, man. I didn't even know the NFL draft was going on right now. I thought I'm all into the NBA playoffs. All right, family. I'm gonna get out of here, man. But catch me on Point Blank Travel Channel tonight. Make sure y'all stay tuned, man. Salute to everybody. The CIP is the best. I had to drop in on that one before. All right, cool. Cool. When I get down to a little bit, I'm gonna jump on that CIP, man. If they deny me, they deny me. It won't be the first time I've been denied. But I appreciate everybody from coming in, man. Salute to y'all.